Hi guys, Tony Chohan has been doing some YouTube videos recently, and as his friend and as a fan, I appreciate that. Pretty interesting stuff. He's been put out some videos, talking about One Pocket, his specialty, his passion. Watching these videos certainly inspired me to shoot, but I got to thinking, this is all well and good, Tony, but what would a normal person do in these situations? And when I say normal, I'm talking about less experienced, less knowledgeable, less talented than one of the top 100 players in the world. Some of the things that someone like Tony might choose to do, someone like me might say, there's no way in hell I'm ever going to try that because I'm, again, less talented and all that stuff. But so I thought, what the heck? Let's just go through it and try to talk about what me I'm going to try to pass for being normal here for a little while. What I would try to do. And we'll just see how that goes. I may just wanted to play some One Block because I haven't in a while. Well, I really focused on banks. So now I'm the other guy. I'm this guy. I'm a little bit less than thrilled with where that 12 ended up. I think I can remove it. And this is one of the points where someone like Tony would probably be banking the 15 and running out. But someone like me, I don't think I'm supposed to be that reckless. I don't think I'm supposed to be that reckless. I can get analysis paralysis pretty bad playing One Pocket sometimes. I just don't know what's the correct shot. The safest shot is not necessarily always the best shot, depending on who I'm playing. If I feel like this bank on this 15, I'm probably never going to get a better opportunity than this shot. Then I should probably shoot it. And this happens. This happens even with the top guys. I've heard Tony talk about playing Dennis. Remember Dennis? He's coming back someday. Everybody better watch out. I'm sure he's quite pissed off by now. Tony would go, man, the reason I shot that crazy shot because it was the best shot that Dennis left me, an hour and a half. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Well, for me, I'm not going to bank this 15. Did I say 11 before? I probably did. I mix up numbers a lot. I'm not dyslexic. I just play one on YouTube. So I'm just going to try to get the 12 out of there, bank it back in this area. I'm not trying to make it or anything. I don't think I could make it unless maybe it glanced off the 7. And I'm not trying to do that. The main thing I'm trying to do is miss the kiss, get the cue ball to dive down in here. Maybe the cue ball can come up here. I mean, that would be ideal. But my main thing is avoid this kiss and see what happens. And get the kiss. Remember, I'm a normal person. I'm Dave. Hi. Now I'm that guy again. And this is the point where I can start thinking a little bit offensively, if it's possible, because I can bank it to 7 and hit into the 15, and probably not leave my opponent anything. This is what I would do in this case. My opponent does have the 15 as a threat to his pocket, like from just about anywhere up there. My opponent could make it. So I don't want to leave it there. I want to move it. I'm not going to hit it so hard that I'm going to move it all the way to my side. But I am at least going to move it. I don't really have anything else that I like better. Some of the top players, given the situation, you guys can't really see the angle really well. But say if I bank the 1 right here and stop the cue ball, I'm not leaving my opponent any shot, except a pretty brutal 4-7 combination, or a pretty brutal either a 3-railer or a 1-railer on the 12 here. A lot of the top guys, I've seen Tony do this a million times, will just jack up and bank it and stop the cue ball. I'm not one of the top guys. Understatement of the century right there. But I should be able to be sure I hit this 15. That's the most important thing. It would be really cool if the 7 goes in. But it's not likely. What I can make likely is to hit the 15 solidly. I don't want to just skim the 15 and maybe leave it. Because remember, the 7's not likely to go in. So I'm just going to try to just hit that 15 as solidly as I can and adjust my side spin a little bit to try to bank the 7. And not hit it so hard that I come like back across. This is, I'm not going to keep saying that I'm a normal person, a normal player. You guys probably figured that out pretty quickly. That was, I don't know if that was unlucky. I mean, I really thought I'd rather put the 7 in or hit the 10. If I had hit the 10 with the 7, I wouldn't be leaving the 7 here like this. I'm going to shoot an offensive shot right now, clearly. I'm going to try to shoot top right and come around here for the 4. I may not have a good enough stroke to do that. I may end up with just some kind of a shot on the 10, which is fine as well. It's a little bit of a stretch. In a lot of cases, I would be shooting this left-handed, but because I do have to shoot it hard and stroke it, I'm better off right-handed on this shot. Yeah, didn't quite come around for the 4, but you know, the 10 was my insurance shot. Again, an awful lot of the top guys will be looking to break out the stack right now. Shoot the 10, hit the exact part of probably the 5 that they want to hit, and then they're out. I don't think, well, I know I'm not talented enough to hit exactly where I want in the stack. But do I want to just try to get lucky? Shoot the 10. I don't think I'm going to come on this side of the stack, which would be a bad thing. I think I am going to come up in this general vicinity somewhere. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I may not get a shot. I may hook myself. All kinds of horrible things could happen. But I don't know. I don't want to be a complete coward when I'm playing. I mean, you have to make 8 balls to win a game. Don't need to slam this. I still need to be sure I make 10. Remember I talked about maybe not getting a shot? Well, I didn't get a shot. I did not get a shot. I don't even think I could combination this 13 or 5-13. Maybe I can. I'm going to try it. What the heck? Just practice, right? Okay. And I knew it. All I was going to get was a bank at the 4, and that's fine. That's fine. Don't get you all excited. Oh man, I made that shot. You still got to make another shot, and then another one after that. And I've only got 3 balls, so don't get all excited about. Oh, I'm a good player. Do you see that combination? No, you still got to prove it. Now the 11-3 is wired. I can't hit it from here. Or I guess I could, but I'm not going to try to hit it from here. But it means that I don't have to worry quite as much about what's my next shot going to be. I think I would like to come out here and maybe shoot the 8 next. The 2 will not go here into my pocket. So playing shape for the 2 is not any good. I also don't want to come out here and sell out the 2 because this is still a bank. The banks are still imminently missable. But we got to try. Like I said, I don't want to be a complete coward. Well, I did not get shape on the 8, but I got shape on the 9. I mean, I got shape on the 8. I could shoot it right now. I don't think I'm going to. I have a slight cut to my left for this 9 ball. Can I shoot the 9 anyway? Cheat the pocket a little bit and draw straight back and miss the 8? Can I do that? Maybe. Is there anything I like better? The one thing I would possibly like better would be this 11-3. And I think I'm just a little bit steep on that. I could also shoot the 9 with a lot of top and try to, I don't know, come back out for the 15 or something. I don't like that either. Now this shot I have to shoot left-handed because I'm not particularly tall. Just trying to draw back. I know I'm going to have the 8 or the 11-3 next. I just got to make the shot though. I drew it back, I don't know, a million times further than I wanted to. But, you know, that 2 might just barely go. I'm not going to shoot it, but I said before it wouldn't go. If I had ball in hand and put the cue ball right here, oh man, it might go in. The 11-3 are lined up to the right side of the pocket as I look at it here. They're also not frozen, but they're pretty close. I can throw that combination in. They're close enough that it's still going to go in. So I'm cutting the 11 this way. So that as it rubs past the 3, it throws the 3 in the same direction. I can get away with that because those 2 balls are close enough together and lined up close enough to the pocket. And I didn't think about it, but I should have thought about don't get jacked up over the 1. I didn't think about it. The top players would think about stuff like that. And I need 2. I can't shoot the 11 or the 3 without being severely hampered by the 1 ball. I can shoot the 8 though, and I only need 2. So while this is all great, the 1's messing it up. I need to shoot the 8 and play shape for the 15. I get into the habit a lot of, I don't know, forgetting that I only need 8, and I start, well, gee, if I could put this 2 in, then maybe I can run all 15 or something. Well, I don't have to run 15. I don't have to get 15 balls. I have to get 8. I can't let myself get distracted by this 1 ball. It's not in my way, but it might be in my brain's way, if that makes any sense. It might distract me. Just make sure it doesn't. Make sure I don't do anything really stupid like draw into the side pocket or something. I do have to put a little bit of bottom on this to make sure I get a little bit of a stun. I'm going to talk myself out of it is a problem. Make sure I cut this enough. My depth perception is not what it used to be. Make sure I cut it enough. Use the contact points that I want to use. I shoot it like that. So that was fun, right? I would have liked to have gotten a little bit straighter so I could shoot this not all stretched out right-handed, not with a bridge, not left-handed. I would like to have done that, but I did not. So, you know, I don't have to play shape or anything. Now, sometimes, well, a lot of times, the top people, they they would try to shoot it and get the cue ball like down here, to where there's no good shot for their opponent, and just in case they miss. I'm not one of the top guys. It would be nice if that happened, and I think the speed's probably pretty good if that happens. But as long as I make the 15, it really doesn't matter where the cue ball ends up. As long as I make the 15. Put all that other stuff out of my mind is what I have to do. And my primary focus is this 15 ball. So let's put it in. And I wish I wasn't shooting this one left-handed though. Okay, so there's that game. That game wore me out, so I'm not going to do another one. I originally thought I might do more, but you certainly got your money's worth in that damn game, I guess. All right, thanks, guys.